As we look forward into 2021, Helen, what are the areas of focus for you and your predictions for the legal sector as a whole?
So in terms of our strategic priorities, and I'm sort of well versed on these because we've just been looking at our scorecard over the last few weeks. I mean, first and foremost, it's always our clients, and I use that in the broadest possible sense. It's banks' clients, but it's our clients in the business, our stakeholders, whether it be the businesses or the functions that we support, and obviously helping them deliver what they're trying to achieve and to deliver their scorecards. I think the next thing is the sort of productivity and data piece that I've just mentioned. So I think we are on a journey as regards sort of having a more data-driven sort of legal function, conversations around resourcing and prioritisation, conversations around internal and external spend, what's the right balance, conversations around what goes into the centre of excellence, what can be centralised in that way. So that's going to continue to be a big area of focus, and that very much is a sort of continuous improvement journey. Two other things I'd mention in terms of strategic priorities for us: people. So obviously I mentioned, supporting our clients, so that's about having the right capabilities, and especially I think big focus on digital transformation everywhere, and certainly in financial services. And it doesn't always, those initiatives, those projects, they don't always lend themselves to the traditional models of sort of siloed legal teams. You bring together sort of cross functional teams working together to deliver those projects. So that will be a focus, how we do that better, and have we got the right capabilities to support that agenda. I think the other big piece for people is just where we're going in terms of the future of work, and so that will be another focus area for us in terms of obviously as we get back to some sort of new normal, how we operate in that new normal, because I think everybody knows that we're not going back to how it used to be. So sort of working on that with our people and getting that right will be a big focus area. And then the final priority I would mention is, I think, something that I'm keen to have us focus on in the function that's actually a sort of focus in the broader organisation, is this sort of concept of the improvement habit and continuous improvement. I don't think that comes naturally to lawyers, because I think when you're delivering legal advice, it's all about being precise. But I think as we think about the services we deliver, how we deliver things, our processes, actually trying to think about it in terms of continuous improvement is the only way. That's definitely a big lesson that I've learned over the last number of years that I've been in this role. So I think trying to embed that culture more broadly in our function to align with where the organisation is trying to go with that will be a big focus area. In terms of more broadly, outside of Standard Chartered, I think those things that I've already mentioned are going to be key. The sort of digital transformation, how quickly things are changing, and sort of responding to that and being ready and adaptable and flexible to respond to that. And then future of work is a perfect example of that as well. So I think they're probably the two things that, as I think about the broader sort of world, that are key.
Yeah, I agree entirely with that, Helen. And I would add to that, for in particular our financial services clients, a whole load of regulatory change and that continual pattern of having to look at regulation that is coming down the track. Thank you for today. It's been a fascinating insight into the world of a global legal function within a global bank, and very insightful. So thank you very much indeed.